Hey, Mayor Moffat, we are live and it's 7:01.
Okay, I'd like to call the meeting to order.
Moved by Councillor Keough, second by Councillor Kottic.
Resolved that the regular meeting commence at the hour of 7:02. And be it further resolved that council acknowledges that we are meeting in the Robinson Superior Treaty area on lands that have been traditionally used by several Indigenous nations, but we would like to pay special recognitions to our closest Indigenous neighbors, the community of Bigpikan Nishnabek and Pic Mobert First Nations. We wish to recognize the long history of First Nations and Métis people in our region specifically and show respect to them today. All in favor? Or, sorry.
Councillor Keough,
Yes.
Councillor Kottic,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay, next is additions and deletions to the agenda.
There is one. Move closed session agenda item number 15:02 to open session agenda item number 12:03. Administration report ADM 2023-04 submitted by Florence McLean, CAO, regarding Cowissa Ski Club 2023 equipment rentals.
Okay. So moved by,
Oh, sorry. There's no mover or seconder for the addition or deletion, so we go to the next item on the agenda for disclosure.
okay. Okay, any disclosure, pecuniary interest or general nature thereof?
No.
Okay, none. We'll move to the approval of the agenda.
Moved by Councillor Kottic, seconded by Councillor Keough.
Okay, resolved that the agenda be approved as amended. All in favor? Oh, sorry. What's
Councillor,
that?
Yes.
Councillor Kottic,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay. Next we go to delegations and presentations. None. Now adoption of the minutes.
Moved by Councillor Keough, seconded by Councillor Kottic.
Resolved that the minutes of the regular council meeting held January 11th, 2023 are adopted as circulated.
Councillor Keough,
Yes.
Councillor Kottic,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay, move on to petitions. Not seeing any. Correspondence, not seeing any. Reports and committees.
Moved by Councillor Kottic, seconded by Councillor Keough.
Resolved that the minutes of the meeting of the Thunder Bay District Social Services Administration Board held November 17th, 2022 be accepted as received.
Councillor Keough,
Yes.
Councillor Kottic,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay, so verbal update by mayor. Actually, the only updates I have is that I've been very busy with meetings, proudly representing Manitowoc. This morning was the Thunder Bay District Health Unit meeting. This afternoon was the Thunder Bay District Municipal League, and this weekend, myself, CAO Florence McLean, and Councillor Kathy Hudson will be attending Roma in Toronto. So that is about all I have for my report or my update. So over to you, CAO McLean.
Thank you, through you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to advise the public that we've had to close the rest stop at the corner of Highway 614 and 17 due to mechanical failure in the washroom. So the MTO is advised and they are sourcing new equipment, and we'll reach out with a time frame in which that work can be done. The building is locked, so it can't be used at this time. The ski hill operations are in full effect, and we had a busy weekend up at the ski hill and looking forward to many more busy weekends. Frosty Days are being planned. We're putting the final touches on all the events that will be planned that weekend. And it is the Family Day weekend, which is February 20th. And also just a shout out to Councillor Hudson, who has put her name forward to represent the Zone 10 for the Roma board. And she will be speaking with all the delegates in Toronto this week for her pitch to be a board member on Roma. So we wish her good luck in that adventure. That's it through you, Mr. Chair.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, over to business.
Moved by Councillor Keo, seconded by Councillor Kotick.
Resolved that council is in receipt of administration report admin 2023-02 submitted by Jolene Keo, clerk, regarding adopted official plan, status review, and further that council received report admin 2023 for information purposes.
Councillor Keo,
Yes.
Councillor Kotick,
Yes.
Councillor Scapinello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay, next is
Moved by Councillor Kotick, seconded by Councillor Keo.
resolved that the council is in receipt of administration report admin 2023-03 submitted by Florence McLean, CAO, regarding fire hydrant repair and replacement program 2023. Would you like to speak to that?
Yes, thank you through you, Mr. Chair. I'd like to invite Tyler Brewster up to the council table, who will present the report along with me. So as you can see in the report, we've been working with Provo over the past few weeks. They've done a lot of really great work for us to bring our infrastructure up to date. They have the availability to do some more work for us, and Tyler has brought forward a proposal to install and repair 12 fire hydrants that we've had taking up prime real estate in the public works yard for the past 3 years, that were purchased for the specific reason to replace the aging infrastructure. And I'm going to turn it over to Tyler so he can better explain what the process is and Provo's quote.
So like Florence has said, we've had these hydrants since 2019. We currently have about 12 hydrants that are either bagged because they're leaking or just not working. So I've got a quote through Provo's. They've quoted me is $6,730 per hydrant, with labor to locate valves and do that kind of work at $15,000, and then equipment costs are $14,240. Which brings us to about $110,000. Like Provo's, they've been doing great work for us, and like Florence said, they have the availability right now. So I think it would be a great thing to go forward with. The other thing is, as we're checking hydrants, we're also checking operations of valves in the system. So they're kind of, doing two jobs at once. Yeah, if there's any other questions, I'd be happy to answer them.
No, that's- Sorry,
No, just, I don't really have too many questions there, just, good job on the report, nice to see these, the fire hydrant's been sitting around for 4 years, been no good sitting there, so it's nice to move forward with this, and that Provo is, available to do it, so it's good.
And it is their slow time, so that's kind of, maybe not the best time to do it, but it's their slow time, so it's good that we can get it.
okay, perfect. Thank you, Tyler. Okay, so that council give pre-budget approval to let's see here, okay. That council give pre-budget approval to contract with Provo Contracting for the replacement of up to 12 fire hydrants in the amount of $110,000 and further that the funds required to complete the project in 2023 are transferred from the Infrastructure Improvement Reserve Fund.
Counselor Keo,
Yes.
Counselor Kodik,
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello,
yes,
Mayor Moffat.
Yes. Okay.
Moved by Counselor Keo, seconded by Counselor Kodik.
Okay, so now we are at, which one are we at here? Is it 2023-04?
Yes.
Okay. So resolve that council is in receipt of administration report, admin 2023-04, submitted by Florence McLean, CAO regarding Kiwissa Ski Club 2023 equipment rental. And further, is this up for discussion, or you want me to just read the resolution?
Through you, Mr. Chair, maybe just some background information might be helpful. Two members of council and myself met with the Kiwissa Ski Club last week to talk about the need for equipment rentals up at the ski hill. We did reinforce that the township wants to work in partnership with the Kiwissa Ski Club, and made an offer to them that we put a proposal together that the township operate the equipment rentals for this year only. And so that proposal was presented to the ski club yesterday, and it is attached to my report tonight. And we asked that Kiwissa Ski Club to give us an answer by today so that we could advise council, but they asked for an extension until 2 o'clock tomorrow to give us their answer. So the resolutions are written as a number of options depending on the decision by the ski club. So if you want to review the options, and then we can advise council tomorrow of what the decision was, and then upon council approval, take our action and direction from council.
Okay, so that would be going through the resolution, and it is laid out step by step. So let's make this crystal clear. That depends on the decision of Kiwissa Ski Club to provide to the township by 2 p.m. on Thursday, January 19th, 2023. Council provides the following direction to staff. That council encourages the Kiwissa Ski Club to offer equipment rentals for the 2023 ski season, and further that if Kiwissa Ski Club is not able to offer equipment rentals for 2023, that the club approve the township's offer to operate the equipment rentals as per the attached proposal provided to the club on January 17th, 2023. And further that if Kiwissa Ski Club declines the offer for the township to operate the equipment rentals for 2023, that council direct staff to source and purchase rental equipment up to $20,000, and further that council direct staff to provide equipment rentals as part of the Kiwissa Ski Hill operation, and further that council approves funding from the Community Wellbeing Reserve Fund for the purchase of the required ski hill rental equipment.
Through the chair. Last week, you guys had met with the Kiwissa Ski Club. Was January 11th the first correspondence between the township and the volunteer ski club?
No, the township has been working with the Kiwissa Ski Club since September. To ramp up the operations for the ski hill and to keep the ski club up to date on what the plans were. And along with the trailer rental to offer space for the rental equipment within the trailer. And also to keep them up to date as to the approximate time frame in which we expected the ski hill to open. So there was ongoing conversations between September and January.
Thank you.
Speaking through the chair, did the ski club give any reason for their delay till tomorrow to give us a response, or is it just a delay?
They did not give a reason.
Any other questions, comments?
But don't want to be repetitive, but what was the reasoning for the delay in the response? I didn't hear the answer.
Sorry, through you, Mr. Chair, the Cowessess Ski Club, well, they stated that the president had an appointment and wouldn't be able to respond to the proposal until Thursday at 2 p.m. I stand corrected.
Okay, so are there any other comments or questions? Okay, seeing none. Let's go with to the recorded vote.
Counselor Keough,
Yes.
Counselor Kotick,
No.
Counselor Scapanello,
Yes.
Mayor Moffat,
Yes.
carried.
Okay. Next item, we're up to bylaws. Yes, seeing none. Motions and notice of motions. None. Okay, closed session.
Moved by Counselor Kotick, seconded by Counselor Keough.
Whereby section 239-4 of the Municipal Act 2001, SO 2001 C25 provides that before holding a meeting or part of a meeting that is to be closed to the public, a municipality or local board or committee of either of them shall state by resolution that the fact of holding of the closed meeting and the general nature of the matter to be considered at the closed meeting. Now therefore be it resolved that this meeting is hereby closed to the public as a subject matter being discussed falls under the following section. Section 239B, 239-2B, personal matters but an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees. It's the Manitouwadge Cemetery Advisory Committee appointment.
Counselor Keough,
Yes.
Counselor Kotick,
Yes.
Counselor Scapanello,
Yeah.
Mayor Moffat.
Yes.